So this is this new little thing that I'm starting. It was supposed to be something else, but now I want it to be something else. So it's called Toy Stories. If you didn't know who Toy is, that's nicknames and alias is something else that I go by besides my government. And my stories are, of course, stories about me and things that I do. The only reason I feel the need to tell them is because some of them are funny and some of them you can like learn stuff from. So why not share that? So this is going to be about, and I want to put emphasis on this, the first and last time that I got bullied. So those two go together. So I was in high school. It was my senior year. I was like 17, and I had moved around so much. Like there was this class. I think it's like a geography or some type of history class or whatever. And it's like a sophomore class. I was supposed to take it, but I didn't take it because I had been moving around so much. So got here my senior year. They're like, you need to take this class to graduate. So the first semester, I was in this class with mostly sophomores. I think there was like one or two juniors in there, but I was the only senior. So I just sat next to this kid who's like glasses, red hair, freckles, bad acne, braces, the works. The only thing he was missing was some suspenders and a pocket protector. Anyways, I don't, for the life of me, know why or how I got mixed into this, but him and his friend that he had, they just kept picking at me. Like I could understand, being the new kid. I'm used to being the new kid. I've always been the new kid, but I've never had to deal with nothing like that. So, I go through my little stages. First thing, I tell them, or actually I ask them nicely to leave me alone. That's step one. Step two is, ignoring you. Step three is telling you to leave me alone. And step four is usually when people back off. That's when I have to threaten you. And normally, if you decide to pick on somebody out the blue, by the time they get around to threatening you, if you care enough about your life, typically you back off. But no, no. He thought it was a game. So, long story short, the teacher did her part, quote unquote. She wasn't really paying attention to much of it, but she actually ended up moving him to the other side of the classroom, which I feel like really didn't make no difference because he's still messing with me from a distance. And now it's just because everybody in the class knows I don't like him. They know he does this to me every day. Like they know it, they see it, they understand it. It's always the teacher that's so oblivious. Anyways, I digress. So not too long after, not too long after, I actually ended up passing that class for the second semester, so I didn't have that. Unfortunately, I still had the same lunch with this person. So, me and my friends, they know everything. They know he's been picking at me since day one. They know I done tried everything. I done everything, and he still won't leave me alone. But everybody's sitting here trying to tell me, don't do anything. Don't go off. You're a senior. You're not gonna graduate. I get that. I mean, he's not worth that. I'm not gonna risk not graduating just because you feel like you got some imaginary problem with me. Because personally, I don't really care so much about you. So I don't know what problem we could have that I wouldn't also have. So clearly, it's a personal problem, and it's all on you. Now, this day must have been the day I just got fed up. So I had two friends, two best friends, as a matter of fact. I had one friend on this arm and one friend on this arm. They are gripping my arms so tight, I can feel them cutting off the circulation to both my arms. Now, mind you, I have all my stuff in my hands. So I got my books, I got my notebooks, folders, pens, and I got my phone sitting on the very, very top. So he just walking behind me, talking all this noise at the side of his neck. And on top of that, it's this other girl that's sitting here trying to play sidekick to him, and she like dumb stupid tall. So every time I take a step, she keeps kicking me in the back of my foot. Now I don't know how most people deal with stuff like that, but I can't even come out with the words. My face says it all. Like I don't bother nobody because I don't like to be bothered. I'm a nice person. I help everybody. So I just wouldn't understand like why you gonna sit here and pick at somebody that don't do nothing to you. Like that's weak of you as an individual, as a person, as a human. I mean, yeah, you weak for that. Anybody that feel like they gotta bully somebody, yeah, you weak for that. So I'll tell you how I solve my bully problem. This might not work for everybody. Before you want to sit here and be like, oh yeah, that's how she got rid of hers. That's how. No, this was completely circumstantial because my bully wasn't nothing but a little punk. So there must have been something he said. Something struck a nerve. I think he said something like, I'm not gonna do nothing, or I bet I won't do some little noise he was talking, and something in me just snapped. And before I knew it, I had dropped everything that was in my hands, and I managed to like slide out from my friend's grip, and I took off after him, and sure enough, they both started running. So she's running and he's running. Now we had this little horseshoe. So it's like a straight hallway, then you got like this little horseshoe that's kind of like made like a T, and it comes back into that same hallway. She ran straight, and when I saw him cut that corner, I cut that corner right back after him. I got so close. I stretched my hand out as far as it could go, and all I had to do was close my hand and close my fingers, and I would have had him. But I just stopped, and I let him run away. And he didn't bother me after that. And the only reason I tell people I stopped myself from beating his face beyond recognition is simply because of Jesus. He came down in all his heavenly glory with all the sunshine and the angels behind him, and he brought the symphony with him. So, Jesus was rolling deep or whatever. He came down from his cloud with all this light just shimmering off of him, and he's like, no, don't do it. So I was like, okay, Jesus, I got you. I'm not gonna do it. Now I gotta go back, pick up my stuff. Hopefully my phone ain't been stolen, because I did just kind of like let it all drop. But I was getting ready to walk back to my class, and I got this teacher trying to do her job, but you too little too late. So she's like, nothing's gonna get solved by you beating him. Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to step out the way and walk past her. She don't step in front of me like, look here, you about to catch this work if you don't get out my face. But she ended up moving. She's just trying to sit here and tell me something that I already know, which is something I hate more than anything. Like, you telling me something that I already know is an insult to my intelligence. Like, you basically calling me stupid, and I have to tell people time and time again, I am not stupid. So, that's my story. My words for anybody that has dealt with bullying or is dealing with bullying, or you know what, as a matter of fact, I got words for the people that are the bullies. Like, never mind the victims. The victims, they could get help and whatnot, and they could go on with their lives. But you a little bitch. Because you picking on somebody because of something you got going on. Because it's the problems that you got in your life. And you feel like you big and bad and bold and ballsy enough to take it out on somebody else. I guarantee they smaller than you. Guarantee they ain't try to fight you. Guarantee they probably going home in tears and contemplating why nobody's gonna help them, and what they gonna do, and how they gonna make it through the day with you sitting here picking at them all day. Let me tell you something. you, little bitch, you gonna get your ass whooped. I don't know by who, and I don't know when, but if I were you, I would seriously think about cutting that bullying shit short. Because 2017 is coming up, and ass whoopings are being handed out more frequently, especially by the people that you assume is not gonna fight back. So before you even fathom and fix it in your head to think you could pick on somebody, think about this first. Is picking on somebody really worth that colossal ass whooping that's gonna be waiting for you in the future if you do decide to go that route? I don't think so. Because people whoop ass for a lot less, and it's always a bloody mess. Like drama fights, broken friendship fights, cheating fights. That's something serious. You want an ass whooping like that just because you want to pick on somebody? Long story short, bottom line, point blank period, being a little pussy bitch ain't attractive. So you might want to cut that shit out. I'm just saying. Don't nobody ever listen to me anyways.